Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. See, the diamond is blinging. Can you see the diamond in this beautiful, our beloved Creator? I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. The first, I love that the diamond is not just all blingy. The diamond spirit of our beloved Creator. The quickening, exponential growth. Is it now? So, with the first ascension, for a few months I got the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that happened and I'm like, okay, maybe that's what that sequence meant. And then it happened again and then the second ascension took place. So that is how I've learned to track some numbers. So don't be surprised. I just love it. It's the diamond spirit of our beloved Creator. See, our beloved Creator is a real man. And it's a very good thing if you share your life with Him. You love your life, but always be seeking His counsel, His friendship, His wisdom, His assistance. Your divine experience. Yesterday I got your divine knowledge and wisdom. To be divine, there's divine knowledge, which is our beloved Creator. Knowledge of light and dark. And we are here to experience that knowledge. And then when we experience it, we gain wisdom. So this for some is easy, and for others it is more challenging. But to get the diamond meant the path was consistently challenging. So if you can relate to that, you can expect I was thinking because we have the diamond spirit of our beloved Creator, the diamond would reflect His Holy Spirit. So we will all 844 of us will be having these lovely flames and eyes and diamonds. Wish I could now just see it at all. That was really there. Our beloved Creator is the supreme Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between. And you are His greatest treasure. And I know that because I only found the ancestors at His throne and angels and archangels. It's all about us. Oh, I love it. It takes a lot of discipline to attain this level of self-mastery. That is why I call this group the rarest black pearls. Because as the light we are to experience the darkest knowledge. Here we go. Your divine experience. And I was mentioning that to attain this level of growth, you have to experience a lot of injustice. You name it, as bad as it can get, that was your portion. But throughout it all, you acknowledged our beloved Creator. You didn't blame Him. You discussed it with Him. Our beloved Creator, you're so stunning, you're so lovely. I'm pleased with the evidence. I have a card that says, Our beloved Creator is sweetly persuasive with evidence. So in this way, we can't be fooled. Like imposters are now outed by their own actions. Our beloved Creator, imposters are outed by their own actions. Nothing can put them together again. Because to do that is to disrespect the sacred divine. How can you pretend to be from our Creator, but your actions are completely different? This level is loving, respectful, trustworthy, having integrity and obedience to cosmic law. You don't really get a day off. And it's all about your self-control. So, our beloved Creator, thank you for getting us through the worst of the worst. I was listening to a song today that was saying, at least the worst is over. I'm grateful now that I'm appreciating my perfect health. So your challenges on the path could have been health, mental or physical, emotional. That could have been what you experienced, and you were a real champion. You said you can. I think you healed yourself, and that's because you believed in what our beloved Creator is capable of. It's confidence in Him. It's confidence in His abilities as the Supreme Creator. So He can do all things, therefore we can. But with Him, to be divine, experience without our Creator makes you stupid. Learn something new. Get unignorant now. Now this is what the wicked lacked. They thought it was them doing all these wonderful things as they were testing the dark knowledge. But without our Creator, it led to eternal condemnation. And with Him, it led to mastery. For some reason, they thought He didn't know what they were doing and that He was going to do nothing about it. But this reading isn't about them, it's about you. Humility and self-acceptance is a great superpower. Wow, I told you. Rarest black pearls. A beloved Creator gave me this world. In front of all the Asuras, I got this world. And I didn't even know what it was at the time. That's because we experienced injustice and unfairness and did not respond in kind. The devil couldn't turn us into himself. We said no. Our beloved Creator now is Dashwadanya for them. I tried to, over these past 14, 15 months, I tried to work out how they think. But it's difficult for me. Our beloved Creator is satisfied with you. You went through the worst, but always rose to the throne of grace. Sure. And it's not easy. But you did it. So, I think you're getting the gift of healing. I think you're getting this gift. You need to learn something about it. You know, they used witchcraft to do what they did. But you don't have to do that. You just need to ask and you shall receive. Dot your I's and cross your T's. I'm certain you are a healer. You're going to document some process, something that you've observed. As you experience divine knowledge, you observe something about healing. And it's going to take off really quickly. Our beloved Creator, thank you for all our lovely divine gifts. Uh-huh. You will get the gift of guidance. I was saying with the first ascension, with the second ascension, the numbers were 1, 2, 3. And now, it is not like a vision and something's happening. You part of it. It's not like something you're trying to create with your mind. It's something you're observing. That is how this divine mediumship works. This is how you get all these lovely eyes of our beloved Creator. And because you can trust that what you see, what you witness, you share. You don't add to it, you don't take away from it, even if you look stupid initially. And everybody who mocked all of this, there was a reason they mocked it. Because they it's not part of their conscious awareness. Being smart without being clever. Our beloved Creator, when I see this, the quickening visionary and all that, I feel something's going to happen again because I got this last week and now the diamond is blinging. Yeah, there's it, can you see? And if you look, I don't have anything, but it's just magical. It's all magical and stuff. So I'm anticipating something coming for us, in particular for the 36. And I can also see that the imposters, those pretending to be holy and from our Creator, they're coming up and this was with the second ascension. There was a whole battle. If you watch these videos of mine, they basically tell you the story of evolution. So it tells you this whole story. We went here and we went there. Why? Why is our Creator sharing this? The Creator wants you to reevaluate everything you've experienced, but from a higher perspective, where that once caused you pain because you viewed it from that time's level of consciousness, and now from your higher perspective, you will see that every weapon formed against you served you. And it also showed you, it gave you discernment. Our beloved Creator adores you. This means that you are on the inside of His heart. It means you didn't ever engage in witchcraft and you didn't deny Him. And that's most of us, including the ancestors. But something's going to change drastically, quickly, almost immediately, like overnight. Wildlife. I'm thinking it was really challenging for you. It wasn't easy. They're savages and barbarians. And then you walking in your divinity among all these fakers and hypocrisy, and we can observe that they have no self-respect. They don't mind playing a game for a few bucks. However, you paid the price and you got exalted. You ascended because they couldn't ascend with us. That's just how it was. That's just how it happened. Anyway, wild, wildlife, our beloved Creator. Why did you give us wildlife? Because This is the difference between you and the wicked. We glow. See, I saw you glowing 11 years ago. Now you can see the contrast. You experienced light and dark. And from that experience, you can see, but you are the light and they are the dark. They savages and barbarians, and you all divine and stuff. That's just how these messages come through. They're still doing what they did when they did what they did like 500 years ago. They're still doing what they did when they did what they did 500 years ago. They're primitive and barbaric. They are primitive and barbaric. Our beloved Creator got rid of them. You can see nothing is the same for them since the 25th of August 2024. And I had a lot of patience with them, right? Spiritualists made, Satanists made spirituality seem like reality. Like Christ never said return to sender. Christ returned it to the pigs because he said, if you don't do that, they will roam and come back and the infliction will be worse. But the wicked say, no, you return to sender so they can get you to engage in their practices and then it seemed normal. However, because of those things, uh, they didn't make it. Our Creator gave us a really broad scope. He said basically we're here to be happy, satisfied, and abundant, but don't deny Him and don't engage in witchcraft. Two laws. He said love Him, love yourself, and love others with all of mind, heart, body, soul, and spirit. That was it. And they failed miserably. They failed miserably, but you succeeded. But you succeeded. And they mocked you. They were so savage they mocked you. But disrespecting the sacred divine led to eternal condemnation. So now they feel hurt. The wicked feel hurt now. But when I asked the ancestors, they said they showed them no mercy. Have the wicked shown you mercy? Or did they lie, steal, kill, destroy, deceive, manipulate, tempt, and create chaos in your life? And how you sow it is how you reap it. And we had 4 ascensions, and up until the third one, our beloved Creator was most merciful, most forgiving. But they were arrogant. You're here to be happy and satisfied and abundant. You've got a leadership role here. Happiness, you paving the way. Oh, now the wicked is sad because they lost. Your challenges, maybe you fear the unknown. I started off saying it's confidence in our Creator, it's confidence in His ability. And He gives us the words in the hour, and His power is perfected in our weakness. So we don't have anything to worry about. We must just show up and be obedient. Make sure we don't deny Him and that we don't use witchcraft. There's no such thing in forgiving the trespasses. Trespassing was witchcraft business. No. Our beloved Creator, what is in the conscious mind? In the conscious mind, serving the divine brotherhood of man in the right way. Who needs what and how much of it and when and why. The divine brotherhood of man is here to be happy, satisfied, and abundant, and you play a leadership role in the distribution of resources. We have to look at the divine brotherhood as a whole, not as one from that nationality or that religion or that gender or that age or that. No, nothing like that. The diamond spirit, all his children, he loves all his children. He just had to cut off the wicked because they rejected him, and love does not go where it's not welcome. In your subconscious mind, you stand your ground. You stand for truth. It doesn't matter how they try to manipulate you and influence you and get you to engage in their practices. Where's that card now? Okay, I don't know. There where they try to turn you into them. They want you to return to sender because that's what the wicked did. But we don't do that. We tell our Creator, vengeance is His, He'll deal with it. And then He did. We just needed the patience and the obedience. And it was not that easy, but it was possible. So now you feel like you're ready to step up into your role. You're ready. You're ready. You're tired of waiting. In the recent past, you were socializing, hanging out with some friends, discussing these matters now. How you've overcome a lot of unhealthy situations, also black magic attacks and all that, because we couldn't prove black magic in the old world, right? Witchcraft. I mean, they were colluding and all of those things. However, in the cosmic court, they've already been sentenced. Our beloved, and but those who repented for doing those things, they were saved. The year and merciful. Not if, but to maybe they are. But as for those who were greater than thou and thought they greater than our beloved Creator, they were their maker. You will walk the road with our beloved Creator. This is what you can expect. He directs your steps. I said there is an ascension, and you're going to get your clairvoyance. And I saw a reader today on YouTube. It's called Spiritual Elevation, and you can also see his third eye. And for 2 weeks or so, I've been saying, you're going to see this, you're going to see that, because our beloved Creator is sweetly persuasive with evidence. Our beloved Creator is sweetly persuasive with evidence. You can trust that intuitive downloads. With those where you can see the eye, you can trust them. If they don't have the eye, it's not them. It's an imposter. You can't call yourself a divine medium and there's no physical evidence of that. And how the wicked worked in the past, they conjured spirits to do whatever they do. But since Ascension, and those spirits were cast into the chamber of hell, since Ascension, now they lost their psychic gifts, now they say, no, they retired. See, in divine timing. But you are a real one. You are a real one. And that's because you went through it. When you were experiencing divine knowledge, yes, you wanted to chop off their heads because they were so blatant and all of that, but you stepped up to the throne of grace. Now you were saved and they were not. And your gifts are being enhanced. Around you, people are thinking about you now. What to do about you. Do they follow you or do they go their own way? But they know that you are on the road to happiness. But one thing about our beloved Creator, He respects free will. He won't tell you you must do this and you must do that. He sees what you do, our beloved Creator. And when He sees you do it willingly, then He gives you all these divine gifts because He can trust you with it. If you read for someone and you see the great destiny, you're so grounded in integrity and trustworthiness, you won't feel jealous or envious of them. You're actually happy to share with them. Whereas the wicked, they try to steal their destiny. You know, like, our beloved Creator, what is in the hopes and fears? In the hopes and fears, you're waiting for the stars to align. You're not sure if you're there yet. Look in the mirror, look for all the stuff. A Creator will show you. You are here to build a divine brotherhood of men. You're stable, reliable, practical, dependable. You are a provider, you are a comforter. You will leave a great legacy. You all of it. You work hard and you take charge. You've got a great role to play. Just don't be shocked when you see your gifts. Just say, my Creator, give me strength. Because it does take a whole consciousness shift to embrace your gifts that are so physically evident. Because it wasn't normal for us prior to Ascension. Our beloved Creator, what you're concerned about is, will people respect you with your divine gifts? Now, they could easily say, you were freak, you were this, you were that, but secretly, they're jealous of you because they wanted it. I'm telling you, you have a great purpose here. You excellently execute the divine will of our beloved Creator. You take instruction from Him. You trust your intuition. And He can trust you that what He gives you, you will distribute to who He intends to receive it. This is a position of trust. Our beloved Creator, why is seven of fire in the subconscious mind? You'll stand your ground, you stand for the truth, and that is what's bringing your gifts. You could have gone through the worst of the worst. It didn't make you unkind. It didn't make you hate anyone. It didn't make you hurt. You just stepped up to the throne of grace. And this is the throne of grace, the living waters. Our beloved Creator, what happened in the recent past? Who are these friends? There are people around you that you were hanging out with, and they support you in your growth at this level. It's very rare that you can have friends that could um, love you even though you're shining like as bright as a diamond. So they are good people. Our good man and male, what to expect. I will say males and females, they're like low vibrational, but masculine and feminine are high vibrations. So when I see our good men and male in the outcome, our beloved Creator is the role model for the masculines of the divine brotherhood of men. There's a certain way to live. You don't just go off on a tangent and go be all psychotic. You have to mature, and our beloved Creator is maturing you. He's like that. He takes a personal interest in us. He is so great, but we are His greatest treasure. He don't let you go by the way they say, come here. It is our beloved Creator, wise divine medium in the current energy. You know, our beloved, why we must trust Him is because He knows the future. He won't tell you go down that road if He didn't know where you're going. spirit of kindness. You can know people's secrets or their shortcomings and their weaknesses, but you're not rude about it. You just have a way with people. You don't make them feel ashamed and guilty for their divine experience. And the reason you don't is because our beloved Creator gave them a clean slate. They repented, they asked for forgiveness, and we honor that in them. Because no one walked the perfect path, and yet our Creator gave us all forgiveness. Around you, people are making a choice. They want the spirit of peacefulness. They want peacefulness, they want happiness, they want the good life. Now, to have the good life means we all have a responsibility and a role to play in it. We must be loving, respectful, have integrity, be trustworthy, and be obedient to cosmic law. That's what we have to do for all of this. And our beloved Creator is the supreme Creator, and we are the created creators. We are here to create, but that is the foundation from which we create. Our beloved Creator, why is divine alignment in the hopes and fears? Because you're going to be a star. You're going to be a star. And it's going to happen so quickly, you're going to be shocked. Just like that. And then suddenly you're going to turn into this great person that everyone looks up to and respects as a leader, because not only can you plan and work, but you can maintain and sustain over the short, medium, and long term. I see this is a great legacy you're leaving, even though to begin with you thought, when, where, how's that even possible considering where we came from? But our beloved Creator meets us where we at. So you go from someone that was rather reckless into a wonderful man, because now you're emulating our beloved Creator. You basically come out of His school, which is good because we must acknowledge the Father of creation. We can have experience of all the knowledge in the world, but without Him, it led to eternal condemnation. With Him, it led to the land of milk and honey. Our beloved Creator, thank you that you're so stunning, you're so lovely, that you take such a deep vested interest in each one of us, because we each have His diamond spirit. That's what makes Him ubiquitous, omnipresent. So that is why when we ask Him, we receive. And when everyone asks, they also receive. It's just now we move from immature to mature relationship with Him, where the trust is both ways. We can trust Him, but can He trust us? And your gifts that you are receiving now is clairvoyance, which means what you see, you will share, whether it makes you look super great or super silly, because we cannot add to nor take away from what He reveals to us. So I can see that something amazing is going to happen for you very quickly. So embrace that, enjoy that, and all the hurt and the pain of the old world will dissolve as you ascend into the grandest version of the grandest vision our beloved Creator ever held of. Our beloved Creator, thank you for your divine guidance. You are worthy to be praised. You are the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Namaste. Thank you for watching.